She says she needs space. But is she really testing you? Or did you already fail without knowing it? Today, I'll expose 4 silent mistakes men make when she pulls back, and why they cost you her respect, attraction, and maybe even the relationship itself. I know exactly how it feels when she starts pulling back. Every text from her takes hours. Every plan you suggest gets a vague excuse. You keep checking your phone, feeling that tight knot in your chest, wondering what you did wrong. It's like you're stuck in a silent panic, convinced if you don't fix it now, you'll lose her forever. Most guys react by trying harder, sending long messages, demanding answers, or showering her with reassurance. But what if that's the very thing pushing her further away? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just know what mistakes to avoid. You'll understand the mindset that makes her chase you instead. You'll learn how to stay calm under pressure, keep your dignity intact, and become the one man she can't stop thinking about, even if she's already started to drift away. Mistake number 1. You react instead of reflecting. The moment she pulls away, most men fall into panic mode. The shift is often subtle. She takes longer to reply, seems distracted when you talk, or doesn't initiate conversations like she used to. Suddenly, your mind races. Is she losing interest? Did I say something wrong? Is there someone else? What happens next is where many fail. They react. You text her again, hoping to get a better reply. You ask if she's okay. You try to fix things. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Reacting is proof you're not grounded. You're now dancing to her rhythm, trying to gain back control in a space where you already feel powerless. And that's exactly what destroys your masculine presence. Women don't pull back randomly. They observe. Sometimes it's conscious, sometimes instinctive, but they're feeling the shift in you, the fear, the emotional chaos, the need for validation. And if you react emotionally, you confirm what she subconsciously feared. You're not emotionally secure enough to lead. Instead, stop, pause, reflect. Ask yourself, is this about her or about my need for control? That self-awareness alone will put you ahead of 90% of men. But pulling back doesn't mean doing nothing. There's a difference between reacting emotionally and responding from power. I'll show you how to use that silence in step 2. Mistake number 2. You think action will save you. Here's what most guys do when she starts pulling away. They write long emotional texts. They show up at her place unannounced. They post things on social media hoping she'll notice. They try to talk their way back into her affection. All of these are attempts to force connection, and they all reek of desperation. You're trying to convince her to love you again. But attraction doesn't work that way. A woman doesn't want to feel that she's the oxygen keeping you alive. That's too much pressure. She wants to be drawn to your strength, your focus, your energy, not be the object of your emotional survival. That's why the second mistake is thinking more action will solve a problem that requires less attachment. In moments like this, your power lies in stillness. That doesn't mean being passive. It means being intentional. Withdraw your attention, not as punishment, but as realignment. If she senses that you're okay without her, truly okay, not pretending, you create contrast. You stop chasing, and you start attracting. That's the shift. And this leads us to one of the most misunderstood principles. Because true strength isn't shown in how much noise you make, it's in how silent your growth becomes. Step 3 will reveal the exact mindset shift that flips the entire script. Mistake number 3. You abandon your mission. A man without a mission becomes a man obsessed with a woman. When she pulls away, many men unconsciously drop everything that made them attractive in the first place. The gym sessions stop. The goals take a back seat. Time with friends gets replaced with hours of waiting for a reply. Before long, she's not just pulling away, you're disappearing into her shadow. Here's the truth. Women don't fall for men who chase them. They fall for men who chase purpose. When she sees that your focus is still locked in on becoming the best version of yourself, you create polarity, masculine presence that doesn't collapse under pressure. This is where you quietly elevate. Start that business idea you've been delaying. Double down on fitness. Learn a new skill. Strengthen your connection with God, your values, your long-term vision. Because here's what happens when you shift your energy inward. She feels it. She senses that you are not frozen in place, waiting for her attention. You are in motion, becoming more, not less. And this creates emotional tension. She starts wondering, why is he so calm? Why isn't he chasing me? Why does he look more focused now than when we were close? That's when the energy starts to reverse. But what truly separates the men she forgets from the ones she never gets over isn't just growth. It's how you carry yourself in absence. Step 4 will show you how silence becomes your loudest message. Mistake number 4, you don't let her miss you. This is the moment that tests everything. Can you stay silent, even when it hurts? Most guys crumble here. They can't handle the space. They check her stories. They look for signs. They reach out just to check in, secretly hoping for reassurance. But here's the hard truth. She can't miss you if you never truly leave. Absence is uncomfortable, yes, but it's essential. You must create a gap wide enough for her to notice your absence, not just your silence. When you stop orbiting her emotionally, she starts to feel the difference between your presence and every other man's noise. When she texts and you don't respond right away, not to be manipulative, but because your life is full, she starts to feel your worth in the distance. Let your absence be intentional. It's not a punishment, it's a mirror. She will either come closer, or you'll realize her distance had nothing to do with a test, and everything to do with her not being aligned with your path. Either way, you win. Because you didn't fold, you held your frame. Let your silence say, I respect myself enough not to beg for what should come freely. And when you carry yourself like that, something powerful happens. She starts to remember how safe she felt in your energy, how rare your calm confidence was, how deeply she underestimated your emotional discipline. Not every woman will return, but the right one, the one meant for your journey, will feel that pull. Not because you pushed, but because you walked away with peace. Here's the truth most men never realize until it's too late. She didn't pull back to punish you. She pulled back to see who you really are when she's no longer clapping for you. It wasn't about the argument. It wasn't about someone else. It was about the energy you carry when the love isn't easy anymore. That's when your real value shows up, or collapses. Because any man can show up when he's praised, validated, and adored. But only a grounded man remains centered when the warmth turns cold. That's what she's testing. Not consciously maybe, but emotionally. She's watching. Will you chase her like every other guy? Will you fold just because she's not feeding your ego anymore? Or will you rise, stay calm, and keep walking your path, with or without her applause? That's the shift, the aha moment. When she pulls back, you don't prove your worth to her. You prove it to yourself. And ironically, it's in that moment, when you stop needing her to come back, that she often feels the deepest pull to return. Because real masculine energy doesn't chase, it stands, it grows, and it leads, whether anyone follows or not. If you're tired of feeling powerless when she pulls back, drop a "I rise in silence" in the comments right now. Let everyone know you're done chasing and you're stepping into your true strength. Hit like so more men who need this message can find it. And don't forget to subscribe for more real talk on becoming the man you were created to be. Because your silence, your purpose, and your growth speak louder than any words ever could.